Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 7? What on earth? My computer is all wrong. It says it's 1:54 a.m. I've got to fix my time. How on earth do I do that? This is bizarre. I don't know how to fix the time on my computer. It's not 1:54 a.m., it's 6:54. I do not know why my computer is like 6 hours late and I don't know how to fix it. You double check on the tray thing and it brings up the calendar, but it doesn't change the clock. My computer is weird right now and I don't know why. It could have something to do with what happened last night. I went to put my computer into hibernation mode, and then when I left, because I went to go to bed and I came back just to put this in here because I don't sleep with this on, and I try to put it in here so I don't forget it, but occasionally I take it off in my bedroom and then I'll forget it there and then I won't wear it and I feel bad, but I've got that. But when I came back into here last night to put this in here, it was still running, but everything was off. It had gone into hibernation, but it wasn't turned off. So it was just sitting there going, and doing nothing. So I had to hit the on-off power thing until it eventually turned off on its own. It took a long time to get it to do that. And then when I came in this morning and then turned it on, I had to enter BIOS to recover the BIOS, and then it started up, and then now the time is off by 6 hours. I don't know how to fix that. But not really important, hopefully. Hopefully it's not dead. But it being Sunday, it's just another day, and I might as well show you who I have in here. It's just a hamster. Just a hamster. It is Little Squeak Jr. Hi, Little Squeak. Her little anti-camera gyroscope doesn't always work. In fact, the anti-camera gyroscope only really seems to work when they're fully awake. When they're she was asleep and I dragged her out. Her anti-camera gyroscope isn't working yet. She's just like, what on earth? But this is Little Squeak Jr. She is such a sweetheart. She falls asleep in my pocket or in my hand. So I'm going to put her back in her cage so that she can go back to sleep for real here. She is a sweetheart. Just look at her. She is just totally accepting. Just ready to accept. And that's a good thing. I have such sweethearts. Thank you very, very much, little one. You go back to sleep now. Thank you so very much. Oh, here. I got confused. She was in her little plastic blue house, and then I went and put her in the wrong place, and so I had to cover her up with her little blue house again. It's a blue plastic house with a little circular opening on one side, and so they have a little safe place, a little burrow that they can hide. So she's inside of her little blue house, and it's very, very cool. I didn't glue the dentures in. I should have. My apologies, so hopefully I'm not going to hiss too much. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, pop these things in, and then I'm trying to get used to things without glue. But on this upcoming Friday, I have to go in and we're going to take impressions of my mouth again to put a soft liner on the inside of these things. Because right now, my gums are bruising. The inside of my mouth is bruising from these things. I have extremely delicate skin. That's why my nose is so red from my sleep mask. That's why my skin breaks down if I wear heavy glasses. I've got to have such a light touch on absolutely everything or my skin just breaks down. And then, of course, it's an open wound. Thumbs up on that. So after this Friday, when I get the the soft liner put in there, then it's going to change the way these all fit, and so I'm not going to have them grind out any of the bad spots until I get the soft liner put in. Because as soon as the soft liner gets in there, it's going to change the shape a little bit, and they're all going to fit differently. Very minor, but they will fit differently. And at that point, I need to see how they fit and then check the grind, because I got heavy duty spots still back here where I go smack on my lower jaw, the molars back here, where they would be molars, they smack right there first and then close in the rest of the areas. So that gets really sore right there, where it's this constant whack, 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 whack by the plastic on my gum line. I always get loose hair that comes falling down in my eye, and then I try to get it out of there and I can't. So sorry about that. Thumbs up. Yesterday was a horrific day, heat-wise, and it's bound to be just as bad again. We're leading up to, I think it's like this upcoming Tuesday, we're supposed to break 100 degrees again here in Shelton, Washington. Yeah, it never used to break 80 or 90. You know, 10 years ago, it used to have still nice summers. Now, they're Florida summers, except we don't have the rain now because of the weather, and so everything dies. I mean, it's awful outside. There's no grass. Sorry about that. There's no grass growing anywhere. I mean, it's all dead. Thumbs up on that. Even the dandelions aren't really growing because there's no moisture. You know you're doing good when the weeds don't even grow because it's too hot. Thumbs up on that. So I did a fair amount of walking yesterday. I walked in the morning time, and then I walked in the evening time, because with the heat and me falling asleep, there's just absolutely nothing in the house to do. Nothing. Usually I got a video rendering, and while that thing does have the power to play a game, record a game, and render a video, you know, I can render a video while recording a game and, you know, playing the game, and it's doing all those things, and it doesn't really affect the frame rate on anything or affect how it's rendering. You know, I can play Fallout while rendering a heavy-duty video, and both of them do well. The only problem is, and this does happen, if the game crashes, like Morrowind has done a few times, then bam, there goes all the rendering. That's bad. I don't like to redo 4 hours worth of rendering if the computer crashes. And that's what you have to do if you're playing, game crashes, then oh boy, have to restart. Oh boy, there goes the 4 hours of rendering time. So that's why I don't play games while rendering, because I don't want to lock the system up and have to restart. Thumbs up on that. And yes, I've been playing Fallout 3 now for the game channel. My game channel. If I ever get 10,000 views, then that channel will be monetized. Monetized, I say, because will Fallout 3 be monetized? Who knows? Will Torchlight be monetized? Who knows? Would Zombie be more monetized? I don't think there's a God's green chance on earth that Zombie will be monetized, but who knows? So I have no ideas if anything will ever be monetized. I mean, right now, there's no monetization on that channel at all. I mean, you have to get 10,000 views before YouTube even turns on monetization. And I got like 2,000 views. Woo! So if you could join and view, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to do at least one game video daily. But with the bloody heat here, sometimes I go 2 or 3 days between games because I'm just melted from the heat. And I am so sorry. It is very difficult to do anything. I don't do heat well, which is, it sucks because I don't do cold well either. It's a real razor's edge of temperature that I have to walk. Because, well, I went downstairs just like 10 minutes ago, just before I started recording this. And I drank a glass of room temperature water. Just room temperature. I don't like really, I mean, I enjoy ice water, but it's too cold. And not from a drinking it up here way, because I drank this glass of room temperature water and immediately started freezing because it cooled down my core so much. I mean, I went from I am comfortable and kind of warm to I need to get up here and turn on the space heater. And I huddled over the space heater with it on maximum for about 5 minutes before I warmed up from a glass of room temperature water. And that sort of thing happens all the time. And yet, at the same time, if it goes up even 1 degree, I can go, boy, you know, it's 69 degrees. I'm feeling comfortable. And then, tick, oh, it's 70. Good Lord, I'm sweating. Is there a fan? Oh, I feel so horrible. Oh, I need moving air. I'm going to die. And it's just so mega uncomfortable. So I'd have to turn on a fan. Air is moving. I've cooled down instantly. I'm freezing. So I've got that little razor's edge I gotta walk for temperature, where I'm either too cold or too hot. I've screwed up the brain stem of my brain. Yeah, the brain stem of my brain. I screwed up my brain's brain stem by gaining weight. While my wife was dying, I started drinking. A week before she died, I started drinking about 4 cans of beer a day to kill my feelings. After she died, I drank for 4 months. I increased from 4 cans of beer a day to a case of beer a day. And then I stopped drinking. But my weight went from 280 pounds while she was alive to 325. Now, when you gain weight, that new temperature, that new weight of yours becomes your body's baseline of comfort. So now if you lose weight, your body spends the rest of your life saying, you know, you're supposed to weigh 325. You're freezing right now, aren't you? You don't have enough body mass to keep your weight, your temperature, at what it should be for 325. If you want to get comfortable, you better gain that weight back or you're going to be freezing. So you got to gain the weight back or be freezing all the time because your body says you need all that padding to keep your internal organs at, saliva. To keep your temperature at what it would be when you weighed 325. Now that you don't weigh 325, it may be a perfect temperature for my weight, 185. I weigh 185. I'm at a perfect temperature for 185. But that's not what it would be if I weighed 325. And so my body is constantly telling me, you are freezing to death. You are freezing to death. Yay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to poor old Boogie there with all the weight he's losing. He's already been freezing. And he's lost probably like 80, 90 pounds by this time. He's going to be freezing all the time. Thumbs up on that. Yay! I have not yet talked to my housemates about the money situation. I have figured out a way to talk to them. I had been worrying about this before. There were so many problems with the way I was thinking about it that I couldn't figure out a way to talk about it without having them explode over the issues. But if I say, I don't know why I'm trying to choke on my saliva today, but this is the second time I've tried to inhale saliva. My apologies. I'm going to tell them, you keep paying for the rent. You keep paying for the power, sewer, water. I'll pay for the Comcast like we've been doing, but I cannot pay the full rent because that's what I've been doing. I've paid the Comcast, they've paid the power and all that, and I've paid the rent. So the way to skip any value judgments is I'm just going to say, I need your half of the rent so I can go pay it. And if they try and it's like, well, but we don't, but it's been 6 months, you know you have to pay rent. And it just takes any value judgments out of it, just going, I'm paying this much for rent. You need to pay X number for rent. I need that money for rent. You don't want us to get kicked out, do you? Now, if you can't pay it immediately, I can pay it now, but you need to pay me back. Takes all the value judgments out of it, has taken out 90% of all the fear. I'm just waiting for that time to do it because it's got to be today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday and rent's got to be paid on Tuesday. So I got today or tomorrow to finally bring it up. Thumbs up! Yeah, I need welcome just tattooed across my back because I'm a doormat. I would rather let people walk all over me than have conflict of any kind. What can I say? But at 15 minutes, what I'm going to do now is go through and thank 20 to 25 people, which I like to do on a daily basis. To thank people for having left me comments, because you get me out of my head, into the real world, dealing with people, and I am depressed with bipolar disorder. It is not a good landscape behind these eyes. Thank you so much for getting me out of my head and dealing with people in the real world. It's a good thing. If you'd like a shout out, just ask for it. If I catch it, I'll give it to you. I did not see any. If I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm terrible at names. So first off, there's Gabriel Matthew Zara. Thank you so very much. Now remember, I'm not reading the comments. So right now, if you're saying you're a wonderful human being, or you're a terrible human being, or you are a human being, these are all valid in my eyes. Thank you so very much. Charles Kim, thank you very, very much. Ice Demon, thank you, greatly appreciated. Danny Dank, son of a gun. Lambo Rambo, thank you very much. Banana Speedo, ooh, is that like a banana hammock? Luana Selena, thank you very much. And Laura, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Claude 5190, thank you very much. Ev G, thank you. And Lautaro Ferrer, thank you very, very much. Phenomenal One, thank you. And Rubikopf, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Lord Elephant, ooh, I like that name. Thank you. Rafa Plays, thank you very, very much. Duraz Win, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Derek Mihalik, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Creature, keep waiting. Wait for the RNG, that's all I can say. Joe Moody, thank you very, very much. And Aussie Arts, thank you very, very much. Morgan Hunt, thank you, greatly appreciate. Cheese Tube Guy, heck of a name, thank you very much. Chill and Do Nothing, greatly appreciated. Hamsters 301, son of a gun, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Mateus Bulcher, thank you very much, greatly appreciated. Every single one of you, thank you so much. And it is appreciated. Getting me out of my head is a very, very good thing. Now, I forgot to open up these things, so I'm calling up my greetings. I've opened up the text page. If you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, just tell me how to say good morning, and I will add it into the greetings list. All I ask is that you make sure I don't already say it. Bom dia, dia di, dia guet, guten tag, annyeonghaseyo, buenos dias, bună dimineața, ohio, labrit, lamas ritas, kumusta, buongiorno, terahomokos, yorigel, borabaivi, barilus, ni hao, kalimera, bonjour, boker tov, jean dobre, or less formally, chest. Lab dien, dobre utro, seba al care, dobre rano, bereda, privyet, gunaidim, and of course I still haven't looked up how to pronounce Selamat Pagi, Indonesian. And of course, go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Does not have to be crack cocaine. Does not have to be an alcoholic beverage. Does not have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. No, the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. 18 minutes and change. So if you could check out my links down below, that would be awesome. I've got my Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, my blog. Yeah, that's all of them. My thanks to everybody who has ever donated to my GoFundMe campaign. I need your help again. I'm sorry. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these people, that would be incredible. I really need the money. I don't even have enough to make the rent payment, so I'm going to end up negative from that. If you could help, that would be wonderful. But if you cannot donate or you do not donate, I take all donations of goodwill and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. But I would understand if you don't want to. I'm a weird older guy. I'm set in my ways. My personality has rubbed people wrong my whole life. You don't like my videos? I understand. You don't want to subscribe? I understand. But if you are down with it, I'll do my best to keep you entertained from now until, well, the sun has gone out and our planet is evaporated into the ether. That's a very long time. Son of a gun. 45 seconds left before I hit 20 minutes. So if you could, no, I've lost my mind. My apologies. I think what I wanted to say was, yeah, I've got a reaction video coming up. I got a game video coming up. Hopefully, I've got at least one video for my game channel. Links down below. Thumbs up on that. So here's hoping. Here's hoping. It all depends on the weather. When it gets hot, I melt and can't do a thing. I fall into a daze or sleep all day. Thumbs up. Well, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. And son of a gun, this one is going to be 20 minutes long too and no longer. So thumbs up.